Today I'm surviving 24 hours in the darkest prison buried deep beneath the ground where no sunlight ever reaches, and silence feels heavier than chains. The air is thick with dust and the faint smell of rusted metal. Every step I take echoes through long, cold corridors. The walls are rough and damp as if they've been crying for centuries. My flashlight is the only thing keeping me from total darkness, but its weak beam flickers like it might die any second. I can feel the weight of the place pressing down on me, like the walls themselves are alive, watching, waiting, testing how long I can last before I break. Hours begin to blur together, and I start to lose my sense of time. It feels like the world above has forgotten me. I find an old cell door half broken and covered in scratches. Someone was here before me, and they didn't leave quietly. I hear faint whispers carried by the wind, or maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. I keep moving deeper into the maze of shadows. The air gets colder and heavier, and I can see my breath. Even though there's no wind, I find a single flickering bulb swinging from the ceiling, and it barely lights the words carved on the wall, "Stay alive." Halfway through the challenge, fatigue starts to hit my body. I haven't eaten in hours, and every sound makes me jump. I hear dripping water somewhere far away and decide to follow it, hoping it leads to something human. But it only takes me to a collapsed hallway filled with debris and broken chains. I sit there in the dark, listening to the silence that feels almost alive. The darkness here isn't just the absence of light. It's something that moves and creeps around me, testing my courage. Every passing minute feels longer than the last. By the 20th hour, I can feel my mind slipping. The darkness starts to whisper things I can't understand. I keep talking to myself just to stay sane. I remind myself that I only need to last a few more hours. My flashlight dies, and now I'm left with nothing but pitch blackness. I crawl along the floor, feeling the walls with my hands, the cold stone guiding me like a blind traveler. I bump into an old metal bucket, and the loud clang nearly makes my heart stop. I laugh nervously just to fight the fear, but the sound of my laugh feels wrong here, like it doesn't belong. Finally, after what feels like days, I see a faint light breaking through a crack in the ceiling. I follow it, stumbling forward until I reach the old iron door that marks the exit. I push it open, and the first hit of fresh air nearly knocks me down. The sunlight blinds me, but it feels like the warmest thing I've ever felt in my life. I step outside and realize how heavy the darkness had been on my soul. I survived 24 hours in the darkest prison, and now I understand something powerful. It's not the walls or the chains that trap you, it's the fear inside your mind, and once you face that darkness, no prison can hold you ever again.